Good afternoon, everybody. It's 4th of July in Wakefield. We're going to have a good parade this year. It's just a few feet down the road here. We're right in front of the Marical Civic Center. We're here for another great parade. We got some great drum corps lined up, some bands, floats. It's a great day in Wakefield, and for me and many others, it's 4th of July. It's a hot one today. It's nice and sunny, low humidity, so it's a good day for a parade. You can hear the sirens and see the flashing lights. I think we're about to see some antique fire vehicles, privately owned fire vehicles, some police vehicles. They should be coming up very shortly. Looks like a great crowd lined up on the sides. I'd say they're a good 4, 5, 6 deep. This is a great Wakefield tradition here, the parade. Right there, we're seeing Tony Barry. He's probably done 50 parades in Wakefield. I think he's in his early 90s. Great to see Tony. The Tony Barry Band of Saugus. I think we can see in the business coming down, we can see some flashing blue lights. I think that's the Wakefield Police Motorcycle Unit. And the parade has started. The tradition continues. And I hope for more and more and more and more years. Thank you, Patrick, and the Wakefield Independence Day Committee for putting this parade on. You can hear the sirens. Two Wakefield motorcycle units and the Wakefield Fire Department. Wakefield's finest. Wakefield motorcycle units coming by now. Wakefield Engine 1. Wakefield Engine 1. Now coming by is Wakefield's Ladder 1, our newest fire vehicle in the fleet. Now coming up is some of our neighboring towns' fire vehicles. This is Stoneham's. Stoneham Engine 2. Now we have a privately owned vehicle honoring the New York Fire Department. We have an antique unit. This is a 1929 fire pumper. Aaron's Fox, engine 2 out of Concord, New Hampshire. Antique vehicle. We have another privately owned fire engine. This is the Wakefield Elks Club. Engine 1276. And of course, Wakefield's very own John DeTono and engine number 1, DeTono engine 1. Great to see John in the parade. Another unit from the Malden Emergency Center. And also a Rescue 2 from the Malden Emergency Center. We have a fire unit from Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Chemical fire unit number 1. Looks like a tiller ladder unit. Also another antique coming through. Freiburg Fire Company. I'm assuming that's Freiburg, Maine. A 1950 Ford. We have a little lapse in the parade now, a little gap. See some of the people watching the parade. Cute little girl there. Always a little gap there between the fire engines and the marching units, as fire engines go at a little quicker pace than the marching units. But it's great to be in Wakefield on the 4th of July. The tradition continues. We have the stars on the street. And it's just like I said, for me and many of us, this is like Christmas morning. A great day. The Wakefield Independence Day Committee, this is their second parade, the new unit. I was involved with the old unit. This is actually for the Wakefield Independence Day Committee. I believe the 25th anniversary of us starting the parade. The West Side Social Club ran it before that. But for the last 2 years, it's been the new Wakefield Independence Day Committee with the chairman, Patrick Sullivan, has been doing a great job. It's good to see a new crew doing it. They do it a little bit different, and they do it very well. And we hope that they can continue it for many, many, many years. What would Wakefield be without a 4th of July parade? And we all found out a couple of years ago. Great to see it back.
I've known Dennis for almost 30 years. He's a gentleman, a wonderful person, great teacher, wonderful administrator. Dr. Smith is here agreeing with everything I have to
Now
say.
approaching,
Dennis is a class act.
this is Dennis O'Leary, the Grand Marshal for 2016. Dennis O'Leary, he was the assistant principal at the high school and did 35 years of service for the Wakefield Public Schools. Dennis O'Leary, Grand Marshal 2016 parade. Great honor for Dennis, well deserved. Behind the vehicle is, I think, some Wakefield High School athletes. Good to see a lot of the Wakefield High School kids there honoring Dennis O'Leary, Grand Marshal. Some more athletes from Wakefield High School. all the different sports groups in Wakefield High School. Good to see that right behind our Grand Marshal, Dennis O'Leary. Good to see the Wakefield High School kids involved in the parade.
And here comes Dennis now. Look at him, glad-handing people on the way up. You gotta get him out of the sun so you can see what the drains are.
So
Very well respected person. Wow. There are two doctors I know that are sitting here, Dr. Kidd and Dr. Henry Haynes. Okay, they haven't been on the platform. I just talked about you, Dr. Haynes. I mentioned you were
I can't
Dr.
see.
Kidd. Work with me, please. It's going to have to be. They're not even in sight. What? Yes, he stood up right. He introduced himself tonight. Henry Haynes, I knew from years ago. He was an Army surgeon. Navy.
looks like the crowd is getting bigger and bigger here. Everybody remembers the 4th of July and the 4th of July parades, and just walking down the street in the morning or right about now and meeting some of your maybe former classmates or meeting people in a reunion. But everybody remembers their days at the 4th of July parade. Mom, dad, brothers, that favorite spot you used to sit at. It's always a great memory. And hopefully we'll keep it going too. Thank you. Some more groups coming down, fast approaching. Ooh. Another parade watcher. A look at our reviewing stand. View at the reviewing stand. Now approaching in front of the reviewing stand is our honor guard, which is made up of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts from Wakefield troops. Our honor guard of Girl and Boy Scouts. Great to see the Boy and Girl Scouts in the parade. Again, who we have is, this is Colonel Jerry Scott and Blackjack. Colonel Jerry Scott, I believe he used to be in the ceremonial unit of the National Guard, and Blackjack. And here we have the most sought after job in Wakefield on 4th of July, the Pooper Scoopers. Somebody meeting somebody at the reviewing stand, and like I say, it's like a reunion here on 4th of July in Wakefield. True community spirit type event. There's a picture of Dennis O'Leary with Betsy Sharon.
It's all been good tonight. We always have the best answers going. The quintessential gentleman.
Dennis has a lot of his friends and relatives up here on the reviewing stand. Some more units coming down in the distant future there, way off, but they'll be here soon. So we'll look at the reviewing stand. There's Dennis going up. Getting a great applause from all the people on the stand. Well deserved. Dennis O'Leary.
And his lovely wife that I haven't seen for about 20 years. We saw each other down on Quebec and Rockport. Last time I saw you. I'm going to very quickly, if they come by quickly, I want to mention every sponsor that's here, because without the sponsors, there would be no parade. And the Jenny's contribution. So, maybe if I go...
We got a banner coming up, and it's thanking all the people in the service for their service for our country. This is all about America, the birthday of America. Now coming up is Wakefield Board of Selectmen. I see Pat Glenn, Brian Falvey, I see Ann Santos, Tony Longo.
Step lively, boys and girls. Step lively. Kaplan and Santos, Longo and Brian. Good night, Brian.
Here's our Wakefield Board of Selectmen.
Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. I have no idea. I mean, I'm
Ann Santos.
I know that. I know. You want some water? Okay. Yeah. How do you like being cheered this year? Yes, I do. Yes. I do. Seems like yesterday. Thank you, and I do wish you well as well. Have a happy 4th. Oh my. All right. You're not even on the horizon.
Hello, everybody.
But when they do get here,
Look at that crowd. Is that deep?
pipes and drums, which is the oldest mistake in Summerlin.
Looks like it's in front of the CVS, the new CVS.
Traditional Irish Scottish music. Anyway, in years gone by, I couldn't even, get a word in and you would take me right home.
There's a long-time parade go. I'd estimate the crowd at probably around 75,000 this year.
Thank you, Steve Daly. Good luck, man. Well, we're not going to be amended. That's what's holding it up. Wow, heaven help them when they arrive here. They've probably been kissing babies all the way down the room from the tennis courts. Good boy. That was Peter May's wife, so she kept turning him in. Sure they were. Are they in the break? Well, where the heck are they? You know, it's not a jury of conviction. I tell you. So,
A little pause in the action. And
Joe,
looking at some of the kids today watching the parade.
there she is. I said her places when I don't talk.
Got the stars in the street with red, white, and blue markings in front of the reviewing stand.
Rose Morgan, Rosie. Ross Morgan.
That's Peter and his wife. Take that back, Dennis and his wife, our Grand Marshal. As we have a little break in the action here, we should have lined up later on 4 of the top 10 drum corps in the country. These are the elite world-class drum corps. I was at the drum corps competition last night at Lynn's Manning Field, the old Manning Bowl, and it was a great show. Yeah, we got 4 of them in this parade today, and I know you're going to enjoy them. Tony Barry Baron Saugus.
This is Tony Barry. He's 95 years old.
95 years old.
Excuse me, I was corrected. And,
I think he's been doing the Wakefield 4th of July parade since about 1945.
94, 95 years young. You're welcome. Easy does it, Tony. These two are my new best friends, Nancy and Wayne. They give out to register.
You got it. Got some more units coming down the line.
Wayne. Very nice people. They moved and wanted to make sure that they were registered to vote in new
Hello.
house. Nice to see you, Toya. I don't know, like, wait about this thing. But by the time this is over, here they come. Hello.
Some more units down the line, fast approaching.
From some of the oldest in the state, fostering traditional Irish and Scottish music.
Hello, everybody. See me? I'm at the parade. Whoa! There's the first colonial units firing off their muskets.
Now this Fife and Drum Corps, Pipes and Drum Staff, is going to be followed by Colonel Bailey's 2nd Massachusetts Regiment. Now the 2nd Massachusetts Regiment is from 1777. They fought in the Battle of Bunker
I
Hill.
think this group right here is the Mass 5th Regiment, Massachusetts 5th Regiment. They were formed in like 1778. They were at the Battle of Bunker Hill, Trenton, Princeton, and the Battle of Saratoga.
They dropped out. How they
Massachusetts 5th Regiment.
It's a great day to be a warrior.
Just fine, thanks.
There are 2 more of our selectmen coming by, Paul Donaco and Peter May.
In-laws, my favorite in-laws, favorite friend.
Colonel Bailey's 2nd Mass Regiment now approaching the reviewing stand. Colonel Bailey's 2nd Massachusetts Regiment.
This is Martin Hammer. The next one will be Middlesex County Fighting Drums. And if they are, they started in 1982.
Sometimes we have a little change in the line of march. Every parade's a little different, and somebody shows up late. So
My Irish patience is running thin.
some units do parades just before they come here and come from as far away as Bristol, Rhode Island and Pittsfield, Mass. And they just make it here on time. Many years we've seen some of the bands on the ramp coming down from Route 128, unloading on the ramp just to get into the parade. Have a look at the crowd down Main Street, way up by Lincoln Street. Big, deep crowd, and they're on the sunny side.
I marched with them before. I know they're I know what they're up to.
Yeah. Everybody saying hello. Now we're seeing approaching the reviewing stand is the Middlesex County Fife and Drums volunteer unit, and they're out of Medford, Massachusetts. This group was formed in 1982 and has played the Boston Esplanade on 4th of July. They've also, I think last year, they were at the International Tattoo in Halifax, Nova Scotia. They wear the uniforms of the U.S. Continental Army of the time period. Middlesex County Volunteers Fife and Drum of Medford, Massachusetts. Classy looking unit. Very vintage uniforms. Some of our sponsors for the parade today, Leahy Health. Without these sponsors, this parade could not continue. Thank you to these sponsors of the parade, Leahy Health. Now approaching is one of our first floats from the West Side Social Club. And this is the children's events winners from this morning on the Common. Everybody, if you've lived in Wakefield for a long time, remembers the cart parade, the doll carriage parade, the trike parade. This is great. This is great. This is true Americana, and the West Side does it and does it great. And hopefully they will continue it for a long period of time too. I remember when I used to decorate my bike and put it in the parade. Now coming down are some more. There's some more pictures of the kids events winners this morning on the Common. West Side Social Club's float. Now approaching bagpipe band. This is the Kevin Barry Pipes. They're out of Melrose, Mass. They've also been out of Malden, Mass. Many may remember them from the Irish American Club in Malden. They were formed in 1921. Kevin Barry Band, pipe band. Some more of our sponsors. Future of Dentistry, that's my dentist, Dr. Crusaders. Some more of our sponsors. They're grouped awful close together, it's hard to tell. Rebirth Transmission, Rebirth Brightview Wakefield. Colonel Harry Nelson American Legion. Carino Media Corp. That's Chris Carino. Chris Barrett Realtors. McDonald's Funeral Homes in Melrose, in Wakefield and Stoneham. We got a couple of deuce and a half Army trucks. One's carrying the Oreos. The Orioles. Boy, rode a lot in those trucks. Some more of our vehicles here. We got a track tank unit. Looks like a British tank. These are antique vehicles from, I'd say, the Second World War, maybe Korea. We have a half track. That's a vintage World War II. And we have, it looks like a 3/4 ton Jeep vehicle. Looks like on that half track is a 50 caliber machine gun.
I'll mention number 85. This is Tony Barry's band's 40th anniversary sailor music. They'll be exhausted.
Jim Johnson's military vehicles that just passed by. We have some World War II reenactors now coming by the reviewing stand. Oh. World War II reenactors. A lot of these World War II vehicles and the reenactors, they're honoring our greatest generation. And here's another well-known Wakefieldian, Dick Beard from the Beard family. Dick is a Narragansett Indian and proud of it. And I believe that's his sister riding with him, Dick Beard. Remember Dick and his father at the Redmonds Band. Dick's father was the drum major for the Redmonds Band for many years. Dick carries on that tradition, a proud tradition. This parade is being carried for the first time streaming video, and we have people that have called up from Tennessee, Ireland, so this is getting out to the world. And first time WCAT streaming video of this live. So I guess I got to watch what I'm saying too. Now we haven't had for a long time a true military band. This is the 215th Army National Guard Band out of Fall River, Mass. 215th Army National Guard Band out of Fall River, Massachusetts. They've been performing since World War II in New England, all over New England. One of the premier marching Army bands in New England. And the caissons go rolling along. I was in the Army, so I like to hear that. Some more reenactors from the Civil War. I believe this is the Wakefield Little League champions. Some more of our sponsors: Kelly House, Stylecraft Supply, House Towing Service, Wakefield Democratic Town Committee, Wakefield Republican Town Committee, Bay State Financial, Ralph Burke Roofing, Golden Rule Lodge, Wakefield Rotary Club, Whole Foods Market of Melrose, S&S Abatement, Stoneham Bank. Here we have some antique vehicles coming by. It looks like a Nash. No, it's an Ambassador. Nash Ambassador. My wife's the expert on the cars. My wife loves the old cars. Right, Lois? Now coming by, State Representative Paul Brodeur. Paul Brodeur, State Representative. Now coming in front of the reviewing stand, the Tony Barry Band of Saugus. And they're probably serenaded Tony, who's sitting right in front of them. Also coming down the street is Mrs. Massachusetts. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're serenaded Tony. Tony Barry Band may not be the biggest band in the parade, but they sure have the biggest spirit. Tony Barry and the Tony Barry Band. Yep, this is the fourth parade they've been into today. Now in front of the reviewing stand is State Representative Donald Wong. State Representative Donald Wong, representing Wakefield. Representative Donald Wong, State Representative. He represents Wakefield. Him and Paul Brodeur. Barry Kelleher, who's running for Middlesex County Sheriff. Candidate for Middlesex County Sheriff. Barry Kelleher. Some more of our sponsors: Greenwood Wine and Spirits, Defensive Edge, Morgan Jewelers of Melrose, Wakefield Bowlerdrome, Mel and Sons Oil, Watts Consulting, Taby Equipment Company, James Matthew Jolly, Boardwalk Real Estate, First Parish Congregational Church. Some of our sponsors. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, this is National Miss America.
Coming by right now is the National Miss America, National Ambassador, and it looks like a maybe Miss Massachusetts. Another antique vehicle from the old Woodville service. Many of you remember that down on Water Street, Woodville service. Some more Wakefield high school athletes. Wakefield lacrosse. Also, we have a candidate for state rep in Wakefield, Jennifer Magliaroni. Jen Magliaroni. Matter of fact, I met her last night at the drum corps competition. She was excited about coming here to Wakefield for the parade, and you can see some of that excitement if you're looking at her right now. Jen Magliaroni, candidate for state rep in Wakefield. Hey! Excited. Jen is excited. Got a little dog with her too, marching in the parade. Some more of our antique vehicles. A Packard. Is that what it is, Lois? A Packard? And I think we got coming into view here is Wakefield Cub Scout Pack 722 of Wakefield. Have a little color guard and banner. Cub Scout Pack 722. Good to see them in the parade. Good to see the Cub Scouts in the parade. Some more of our sponsors, Tufts Medical Center. Now approaching our first world-class drum and bugle corps, Boston's very own Boston Crusaders. We saw them last night in Lynn there at Manning Bowl. They did a great job. Boston Crusaders Drum and Bugle Corps. Boston's very own. They've been around for a long, long time. I think we might get to hear them play too. Okay, you people on streaming video for the first time watching the Wakefield Independence Day Committee's parade this year, 2016. You're about to hear the first world-class drum corps give a presentation. The Boston Crusaders. Lois. Big hand from the crowd. That's what makes the world-class drum corps, the power. Just the power in the way they play.
Nice choice. Nice choice of music.
Of course, the Crusaders dressed in the red and black, kind of a burgundy red, which has been their colors since back in the 40s. Some of these drum corps, especially this long weekend, have done 7, 8, 9 different shows and parades. So these kids are pretty tired, and after this parade, they'll be watching the fireworks, and I'm sure they'll get a good long rest. Little of that Boston Crusader conquest. Boston Crusaders, they're good. Some more of our sponsors: GalliniRoofing.com, Crystal Community Club, McNeil's Auto Repair, Continental Clean Air, Wegmans, Herbalife. We're trying, we're pretty close together. Market Street in Linfield. Restoration Road, and of course WCAT, big sponsor. WCAT, they're the ones that are televising this show today. Thank you to WCAT. Some more of our show cars. Looks like a 1956 Monte Carlo coming by. Some more of our classic cars. 1970 El Camino SS, half pickup, half car. Now coming into view, candidate for state representative for this area, Wakefield, Saratin Rizzuto. Saratin Rizzuto, state rep candidate. They're coming by pretty quick now. Now approaching from Quebec, Canada, the Ambassadors. The Ambassadors from Quebec. We have a couple of corps from Quebec in the parade this year. The Ambassadors, Quebec, Canada. Making our parade here today, international. The Ambassadors from Quebec, Canada. Some more of our sponsors, the Savings Bank. Group close together, Dino's Brick Oven Pizza, Mel Farb's Ice Cream, Pioneer Mortgage, R. Collins Electric, Robbins Roofing, Smith Drug, Wakefield Insurance Agency, Thomas Burke and Sons Roofing, Roberto Brothers Landscaping, MG Fitness, Melrose Oriental Rug, Wakefield Recreational Department. And this is Miss Spirit of USA. Miss Spirit of USA. Miss Spirit of USA.
2010 CO6.
I think we got some Corvette Club in the parade. We have 3 Corvettes coming by.
More sponsors, the
Some more sponsors coming by. Wakefield Firefighters Local, 1478. Independent Concrete Pumping. Arbor Tree Service. J.G. McClellan Concrete. All New England Granite. Hart's Hardware. Holiday Travel. Roller World. Canterbury Children's. Capazoe Construction. John J. McCarthy Attorney. Billy's Roast Beef. Unified Mechanical. Capital Construction. Dance Studio of Wakefield, and a Hallmark Health. Coming fast and furious. Other group coming now is the Waltham American Legion Band out of Waltham, and this is the Moody Street Trolley. Waltham American Legion Band. This group once played at the Kremlin in Russia. Many as you may remember years ago, they had Dot Hill was the band director of this group. Joseph F. Hill, American Legion Post, Waltham, Mass., and inside the Moody Street Trolley. Also coming down now is the Hoop Troop. It's a collective group of hoop dancers and teachers from Boston. They were formed in 2003. Boston Hoop Troop. Some more Corvettes. More Corvettes coming by. I'm sure this is a Corvette club of some type. Some more of our sponsors, Action Ambulance Service. I believe this is the Marching Cobras. And some more, this is, I believe, the Wakefield High School cheerleaders, the dance squad, and the Wakefield Warriors football team. Wakefield Warriors and the cheerleaders and dance squad. Miss Massachusetts coming by. I think this might be the Cobras. This is the Cobras, the Marching Cobras. Looks like a little hip hop. They're strutting herself. Oh yeah. Marching Cobras. And those marching Cobras are out of New York. Now approaching is the Lynn English Marine Corps Junior ROTC unit, drill team. Lynn English ROTC, drill team. See a little precision drilling. Great job. I think we got the second part of the Lynn English drill team coming up next. I think they've been in our parade before. Lynn English Junior ROTC drill team. And they are precision. Lynn English Junior ROTC. Then coming up is some more antique military vehicles. I think these might be from the Cowlings Foundation out in Stowe, Mass. Some antique vehicles. If you've ever been out to Stowe, go in there Columbus Day weekend to the Cowlings Foundation Museum, and it's something to see. The logo of the Independence Day Committee showing there. Looks like we have Army Mule with the 50 caliber machine gun on it, and a type of half-track vehicle. Kind of like a deuce and a half with tracks on it. It'll go through anything. And these are from the Cowlings Foundation, Stowe, Mass. The next vehicle looks like it's a deuce and a half, maybe some kind of communications truck. I think that might be from David Watts. David Watts. Yours. That's owned by Ian McDermott. Communications vehicle. A Jeep behind it, and some of our more sponsors, Wakefield Item Corporation. They're coming fast and furious. Analog Devices, Maggiore Construction, Honeydew Donuts. Hello, John. Capone Landscaping, Joseph Cardillo and Sons. Sardella Signs, who does all the signs in the parade. Joseph Curley, Tappy Insurance. If I missed one, I'm sorry. Another old favorite in the parade is the new Liberty Jazz Band. They've been coming to this parade for, I bet you, 20 years at least. New Liberty Jazz Band. bit of Dixieland and jazz. New Liberty Jazz Band. Now also approaching the reviewing stand now is the Boys and Girls Club, Stoneham and Wakefield. The jewels, one of the jewels of Wakefield. And who's that inside but Anthony Guardia. Wakefield Boys and Girls Club, a true jewel for Wakefield and its future. Another one of our sponsors, Dockside Restaurant. And another one of our Canadian groups from the province of Quebec, from Sherbrooke, Quebec, the Les Senators from Sherbrooke, Quebec. The Senators from Sherbrooke, Quebec. Everybody waving and enjoying themselves at the parade. There's a picture of the Senators. La Senador. Getting a big hand from the crowd. Senators, Sherbrooke, Quebec, Canada. Now approaching. And the convertible is somebody that many of you Bruins fans will remember, Terry O'Reilly. Terry O'Reilly, the Boston Bruins. The old number 24 of the Boston Bruins, Terry O'Reilly. Now we have our first float coming by, and it's Miss Christian's Dance Studio float. Miss Christian's Dance Studio float of Wakefield. They received third place this year in the float competition. Miss Christian's Dance Studio, Wakefield. Nice work. Nice work. We need more and more floats. It shows the community spirit when they have floats in this parade. Doesn't take much to do it. Put it together. Have a great time. Have good fun. And we got a Jeep vehicle that's painted all out in red, white, and blue. Next we have Jonah the juggler, and he's a alumni from Circus Smirkus up in Vermont, and I believe he's out of Falmouth, Massachusetts, out on the Cape. Jonah's Jugglers. Hard enough just to juggle, but be on a unicycle and do it too at the same time. We have some of the Clowns of America too coming by. That's Alley 54, I believe, out of Salem, the North Shore of Massachusetts. We have some costume characters coming by. Some more of our Clowns of America troupe, Alley 54. And we have an impersonator, a Babe Ruth impersonator, and he does look like Babe Ruth. Either that or William Bendix. Or Jonathan Winters. Hey, Bambino! The Salem 5 Charitable Foundation. Now approaching. A group that's been with us several times in the past, and a real premier high school band in the state of Wisconsin, the Lutheran Vanguard of Wisconsin. They have played the Washington, D.C. Independence Day Parade. They've also gone many times to the Calgary Stampede in Canada. Lutheran Vanguard. Some of these high schools from Minnesota and Wisconsin, every 2 years they come east for a tour, or they go west to like Calgary Stampede or Brantford, Missouri. It gives the kids 2 great tours of the United States. And you know something, we invite them here, we treat them well, they talk to their band directors, and they come back year after year. It's a win-win situation for everybody. They love coming to Wakefield. Lutheran Vanguard. The Lutheran Vanguard of Appleton, Wisconsin. A lot of the schools out in Wisconsin and Minnesota are more of a regional type school. I believe this group consists of something like 7 or 8 different schools. Some more from Lutheran Vanguard. Lutheran Vanguard, Appleton, Wisconsin. They've come a long way. They've done a lot of parades today, so I'm sure they're tired. They'll be up to Common tonight watching the fireworks, and they'll get a good night's sleep, I'm sure. Now we're approaching some of our sponsors. Ultimate Windows. Marshal Disposal, Norway Landscaping, Wakefield Cooperative Bank. Without these sponsors, this parade could never happen. Some more of our DPW vehicles with snow plows. Hopefully they aren't expecting something coming up here in the near future. Looks like the tree department truck. Wakefield DPW. All these guys are working today, so while everybody else is enjoying the day, they're working. Thank you to the DPW. Okay, this is... Some more of our parade goers. I love the parade. Oh, another group coming down. This is the Jambalaya Jazz Band. Jim Kilroy's the Jambalaya Jazz Band, a Dixieland Jazz Band. Little Dixieland. Some more of our sponsors, major sponsor, Frank's Auto Inspection and Repair. Dutton Family Care, Dr. Kidd, that's my doctor. Now we have a large float coming up. This is from the Dance Studio of Wakefield. First place float, Dance Studio of Wakefield. Great job, girls. Like 60s dances with the poodle dresses. Wakefield Dance Studio, first place. 4th of July floats. Another major sponsor, Brothers Restaurant. Thank you, Jimmy and Maria. Another major sponsor, Caprielli's, Fine Wine and Spirits. The dance studio is still dancing. Now a senior drum corps coming into view. This is the Connecticut Hurricanes. Connecticut Hurricanes of Seymour, Connecticut. Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. Connecticut Hurricanes. Some of you may remember this corps with the guy with the big cymbals. That was Al DeSantis. Connecticut Hurricanes out of Seymour, Connecticut. Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. Connecticut Hurricanes with the Magnificent Seven song, or as some of us know it, the Marlboro song. Now coming by is Artie Cole, Commander, AMVETS, and the Vietnam Veterans Post in Stoneham. Artie Cole with the vehicle. Now coming by is a float from the Submarine Veterans. It's a mock-up of a submarine. United States Submarine Veterans. It's a mock-up of the Thresher, and many of you remember that. It was a atomic submarine that sank off the New England coast many years ago with losing all hands. The USS Thresher. Sailed out of, I believe, Portsmouth. Now coming by is the Reading Civic Concert Band out of Reading, Massachusetts. Reading Concert Band. Some more of our sponsors, Northrop Realtors. I believe this is the Wakefield softball champions for this year, the Indians. Wakefield softball champions, the Indians. Now one of the world-class bands, the Crossmen from San Antonio, Texas. The Crossmen. Been here many times. In the top elite of the world, the top 10, the Crossmen. They're going to blow us away. Crossmen of San Antonio, Texas. We have a firing cannon here. Old Reading Battery. The old Reading Battery.
Bluecoats from Canton, Ohio. They do a lot with football because you know the football hall of things.
Old Reading Battery. There's some more vehicles in the parade from Howe's Towing, local company. Howe's Towing. Now approaching from Canton, Ohio, the Bluecoats. The Bluecoats of Canton, Ohio. They came in first place last night in Lynn. I think there's a corps to be reckoned with this year. Probably one of the top 3 corps right now. We'll see when the World Championship is mid-August in Indianapolis. The Bluecoats of the world-class drum corps. Bluecoats, Canton, Ohio. There's something. If you've never been to a drum corps show, you should go to see one. You see them in a parade, but it's fantastic what they do out on a football field. Last night was a spectacular performance. Their little motto is when people yell out blue, blue, people think they're booing them, but it means blue. Now we're going to get another performance from the Bluecoats. Bluecoats of Canton, Ohio. They're one of the best. One of the best. Don't be surprised if they take it all in Indianapolis, middle of August, World Championship. And we have some costume characters. Darth Vader, Captain America, Captain America. Best way to predict the future is to create it. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Well, we got a character coming up here, Pat Patriot from the New England Patriots. Pat Patriot. And it looks like, is that Sly from the Revolution, the soccer team? Now, one of the world famous drum corps, the Phantom Regiment of Rockford, Illinois. Phantom Regiment. Another corps that was at Lynn last night. Famous Phantom Regiment of Rockford, Illinois. I think we're going to get a little performance from the Phantom Regiment. Phantom Regiment is usually known for their symphonic programs they have year after year. The Wall of Sound. Phantom Regiment. Phantom Regiment, Rockford, Illinois. Phantom Regiment of Rockford, Illinois. Now you know why they're as good as they are. They only come out this way every 4 or 5 years, so we're lucky enough to have them this year. When they talk about elite corps that have been around for a long time too, this is one of them. Have some more costume characters. We have some Frozen characters. We have a float from the Coast Guard Auxiliary. U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. Make that a Sam Adams. The Independence Day Committee parade route collectors. And it looks like we have some vehicles from the Aleppo Shriners in Wilmington. The Aleppo Shriners, Wilmington. The Shriners is a great organization. They don't charge anything for any of their hospitals that they run. Aleppo Shriners, Wilmington, Mass. Now approaching another high school, and this is from Minnesota. This is the Patriots High School Marching Band, and this is a combined St. Anthony's Village High School and Spring Lake Park High School in Minnesota. Patriots High School Marching Band. Very appropriately attired for our 4th of July parade here in Wakefield today. Patriot High School Marching Band from St. Anthony's Village High School in Minnesota and Spring Lake Park High School in Minnesota. Come a long way too, all the way from Minnesota. Patriot High School Marching Band from St. Anthony's Village High School and Spring Lake Park High School, all from Minnesota. And our last unit of the parade, the American Red Cross. American Red Cross. Another great parade. Hope we have one again next year. And we will have one if you support the Wakefield Independence Day Committee. They can only do it if they have your support. It costs a lot of money to put on this parade, but it's a Wakefield tradition, and a tradition I hope that lasts for a long, long, long time. Also, one of the units coming up behind us, I think this is from the Burbank Arena in Reading, a Zamboni. And boy, a lot of people would like to dive into that bucket that's in there now. Burbank Ice Arena, 23rd anniversary. Well, my Christmas morning is over, and that's what I call it because I think of the 4th of July parade in Wakefield as my Christmas morning, and I'm sure a lot of you out there do the same. This is a tradition, keep it going. You meet your classmates, reunions. It's just, this is community. And let's keep it going. And thank you very much. And support the Independence Day Committee. I thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Goodbye from